Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Jedi Knight Venton Koliss, here on Carrick Station, the Republic fleet. We've been asked to rendezvous with Master Augustine and another Jedi Master, Master QX, on the capital world of Coruscant. Apparently there is a dark side presence there. We all believed it may have been Master Augus's former Padawan, but unfortunately it seems that is not the case. So, without further ado, we could take the simple shuttle, which will take us a few days to get to the capital world, but we're going to be doing our first Flashpoint, our first dungeon. We're going to be doing a story mode where we can run it solo, along with our companion, the T7 astromech droid. And we're also going to be joined by what is known as a combat support droid, which does a bit of tanking, damage dealing, and healing all in one. Get T7 with us. We have 6 minutes left on our current experience booster. That's fine. T7, yeah, you can be a damage dealer, that's fine. Oh, you'll also notice I've decided to use the Resolute Guardian's gear. Having a look at how you dye this armor, it only dyes the armor plates, like the main plates here, as well as the secondary patterning on the shoulder pads and such, on the pauldrons. It doesn't actually change the robe's color, which is kind of a shame. I was hoping it would have a bit more customization, but no, I'll live with it. I mean, I suppose the typical Jedi brown robes will work out. Nope. Also, yeah, our hair's nice, much more subtle shade of brown now rather than going on black. So that is the Esseles now undocked or departed from Carrick Station. And we're now probably on our way. We may have just jumped to light speed. Is it light speed? Yes, it is. It's like Star Wars. I've watched a lot of sci-fi and it's like hyperspace lanes, light speed. They all use their own sci-fi techno babble to explain how they can go faster than light. And it seems this passenger wants our attention.
Excuse me. Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? I don't mean to trouble you, Jedi, but I'm curious if anyone from the ship's crew has come to speak with you yet.
Why would the crew want to talk to passengers? Is something wrong?
I heard a rumor that there's an Imperial warship following us. I know, the Treaty of Coruscant, but I don't trust the Empire to keep the peace.
We should always be on our guard against the evils of the Sith.
It's good to hear I'm not the only one concerned about the Imperials. The crew won't tell the passengers anything at all. It's not very reassuring.
Telling the passengers that Imperials are nearby would only cause a panic.
I suppose. Still, I think it's unsettling to think that there might be Imperials behind us.
Warning! Warning! Incoming fire! All hands brace for incoming! Repeat, all hands!
Coincidence or just sheer bad luck?
Can you hear me? Are you all right?
The Imperials seem to have forgotten about the treaty.
I knew the treaty would break eventually, but I didn't think I'd actually be here to see it. Listen, you have to get to the bridge. The captain will need all of the help he can get right now. Go, hurry.
Let's just hope it's not too late to help.
It's never too late to try. Good luck.
We have a new codex entry in regards to the Treaty of Coruscant. We did read about that during the character creation. So the conflict between the Galactic Republic and the Sith Empire ended during a peace agreement. A document forbidding Republic military activity within Imperial space and vice versa. Rules of engagement in neutral territory are far more vague. Negotiations began when the Empire, whose early victories had led to dwindling resources and overexpansion, reached out to a battered Republic and called for a summit on Alderaan. As the summit began, Imperial forces launched a surprise attack on Coruscant, the Republic capital. Even though conquering the city world was impossible, it wreaked enormous havoc, bloody hell, in a short period, and held Coruscant hostage, forcing the Republic to agree to less than favourable terms. And here comes our combat support droid. Oh shit. Elite power droids. You'll also notice because we have scavenging, we are now able to, well, scavenge any raw materials from any strong and above droids that we kill. Oh, someone else kills for that matter and doesn't have scavenging. The scavenging components no longer turn up in your inventory. You actually have your own crafting materials inventory. Oh. Are these? I wonder if this materials inventory is shared between your account on like a particular server, because those processing isotope stabilizers I think I picked up when I tried to play as a Sith Inquisitor. Interesting. Maybe I should have had a look at my crafting menu earlier. Anyway, we're up on the command deck now. And that's a very large Imperial vessel. In fact, it's absolutely huge, holy shit.
Come on, Tyrus! You can make it, sir! You can make it!
He's gone, sir. You're in charge now. What are our orders?
Your orders! Weapons are out! Shields are out! Comms are out! There's nothing we can do!
I've come to offer my services in defense of the ship.
If you want to be useful, Jedi, then get out of here and stop interrupting us!
Sir, we need all the help we can get. If we don't keep it together here, we're finished.
Keep what together? The Imperials have us by the throat! We're as good as dead already!
What's wrong with you? Are you really gonna let your ship fall to the Imperials so easily?
That ship behind us is one of the biggest in the Imperial fleet. We didn't stand a chance.
Sir, incoming message. The Imperial ship is hailing us.
What? Oh. Well then put them on.
Republic Transport Esseles, this is Grand Moff Rikus Kilran. Your defenses are entirely disabled. Attempt no resistance.
We're aware of our situation, Kilran. Just tell us why you're here.
Your ship is transporting a known anti-Imperial terrorist and seditionist, the so-called Ambassador Vin Asara. I've come to collect her.
Who? We didn't take any passengers by that name. I've never even heard of this person.
Interesting. Lying or incompetent, no matter. My agents aboard your ship have confirmed the Ambassador is there.
Obviously, your agents are misinformed. The first officer just told you that there's no ambassador aboard.
You'll forgive me if I don't take his word for it, my friend. Imperial soldiers are preparing to board your ship through its primary airlock. My agents will ensure that you do not interfere with them. If you attempt to stop my men from arresting Ambassador Asara, I will have every living thing aboard the Esseles killed.
Lovely.
Where's the primary airlock? I'll stop the Imperials as they try to board.
Weren't you listening? If we try to fight, they'll slaughter us. We have to cooperate.
It won't matter. Kilrin has us now. He'll kill us all. He's famous for it. The only one he wants alive is the Ambassador. If Kilrin gets the Ambassador while we're sitting in his sights, we're goners. Those soldiers have to be stopped before they can succeed.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
Listen, I'm sorry I lost it earlier. It means a lot to have your help right now. Thank you.
Helping others is both a duty and an honor.
Maybe so, but we appreciate your help all the same. I'll have our security team meet you by the primary airlock. They haven't seen much action, but Commander Narlock knows his stuff. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need it. Holy crap, that's a big ship. I keep forgetting the size of the Imperial Navy sometimes. I think it's, what is it? A Harrower-class starship. I'm sure there's a lore object actually on board that will tell us about them. Oh, and here are some of those agents that Kilrin mentioned. So notice some names as environmental objects you can interact with to make things explode. Oh, that experience booster ended. This will pop another one on. No reason not to. Down to the docking level.
This is it, men. This is what you've been training for. The Imperials are coming, and we're not going to let them past, are we?
Sir! No, sir!
We aren't fighting alone. An experienced volunteer is going to help us. The imps won't stand a chance.
My lightsaber is at your service, Commander.
You hear that, man? Our friend here is going to chop through these imps like nothing. The imps will cut through any second now. We need to take up defensive positions.
Surrender!
Victory or nothing.
Surrender!
The bridge. You have to hurry. It was
Victory
all
or
a trap.
nothing.
The Imperials set us up.
What's that about the bridge?
The Ambassador! Capture her at all costs!
Oh. We dealt with a boarding party. Oh!
Yeah, victory! We've done it, man! We've done it! The ship is saved!
I'm sorry, Commander, but that isn't the case.
That Imperial said you're the one that they were sent to capture.
Listen, that's not important right now. We have a serious problem. First Officer Hawken walked us right into a trap. The attack on this airlock was a ruse. After Hawken sent you here, Imperial commandos snuck aboard. They were led by a Mandalorian mercenary called Iron Fist.
Mandalorian mercenary? What are you talking about?
The Mandalorians work for the Empire. They're some of the best warriors in the galaxy. And Iron Fist is one of the most famous. Iron Fist and his Imperial commando stormed the bridge, and now the entire area is locked down tight.
We have to stop the Imperials from gaining control of the ship.
That's why I rushed to find you. Something has to be done.
What is this all about? Why are the Imperials so desperate to capture you?
Because of my work. I'm a Republic ambassador. I travel to Imperial-controlled planets and convince their governments to come over to our side.
Where do we go from here?
We need to retake the bridge. The longer we leave the Imperials in control, the harder it'll be to remove them.
I already told you, Iron Fist has the bridge locked down. There's no way in or out.
A security lockdown. That is bad. Chief Engineer Salen might know of a workaround.
You're the security commander. Don't you have the authority to cancel the lockdown?
The bridge lockdown can't be canceled from the outside. No, it's Salen or it's nothing. He and his team will be down in the engineering section. I'm sure they'll be able to help us.
We'll need a diversion. If the Imperials notice the hatches to engineering opening, they'll flood the area with soldiers.
My men and I can handle that. Form up, men. We're gonna go start some trouble.
Let's get that bridge open.
We'll give those imps something to think about, won't we, boys?
I'll go along with Commander Narlock. Once you've cleared a path to engineering, I'll double back and join up with you there. Good luck.
Great. So, yeah, that's why Killoran's after her. Not traveling to neutral worlds per se, traveling to Imperial Sith control worlds and trying to convince them to join the Republic. It's not military action, so it's not wrong via the Treaty of Coruscant, though. You know, I'm sure the Sith don't see it that way. Rather than going through the airlocks, the Imperials are just going to send a load of boarding parties our way. The thing about Flashpoint is a lot of the enemies are worth quite a bit of experience. Oh. So that we can loot the body behind me there. This will get us to Engineer Salen.
Whoa, you're a Jedi. Chief, hey Chief, look, there's a Jedi out there.
You must be crazy, coming all the way down here with the imps everywhere.
Commander Narlock said that you might know of a way to unlock the bridge. The Imperials have sealed it off.
The imps pulled the lockdown? You gotta be kidding me.
You really cleared this place out. I didn't run into a single Imperial on my way down here. Listen, there's no time to waste. Commander Narlock and his men are being overrun. We have to get the bridge unlocked now.
So I've heard. I'd invite you in, but the lockdown has our doors sealed too.
Can you get the bridge open from there?
Depends on how we go about it. Just let me think a minute.
What about a reactor reset? That would disengage the security locks, wouldn't it, sir?
Yeah, but a reactor reset vents the engineering compartment. We'd be blown into space. Besides, controls are on the other side of the door.
What else can we do to open up the bridge?
The secondary conduits. They're spread around a bit, but if you shut them all down, the security will go down too. Then we'll be in business.
I'll get the conduit shut down right away.
There's no time to go running all over the ship. If we don't act now, the Imperials will overwhelm us. I'm sorry, Salen. We need to unlock the bridge while we have the chance. We have to reset the reactor. You and your men will be remembered.
We can't send these people to their deaths, not when there's an alternative.
Fine, but you're dooming everyone on this ship. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
We're trying to save the people on this ship, not kill them.
Fine. Who am I to argue?
You crazy witch! Shutting down the secondary conduits will work, I promise!
If you're going to do it, go now. The longer you wait, the more Imperials you'll have after you.
It's so easy to talk about sacrifice when you're not the one actually sacrificing something. Thankfully, we don't have to travel all over the ship. The secondary conduits are all here on the engineering deck. Of course, we're leaving Ambassador Sora by herself next to the control console. I mean, there's nothing stopping her from pushing the button and going, there was a malfunction. Of course, we're doing this backwards. This is Conduit C. Bravo and Alpha are along that way. But I'm used to traveling from left to right. In this game, anyway. Not sure why I bother. Wow, scavenging is going up pretty quickly. Don't know why I'm bothering doing any scavenging, of course, but at some point the crafting raw materials may come in handy. So this is a Wanderer class transport. It's not a formal ship class, but a catch-all for a variety of similar vessels.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. The security doors around the bridge have opened.
The Force was with me as usual.
I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't been aboard. Probably locked in an Imperial prison, or worse. I'll go and help Narlock with another diversion, so you have as little resistance as possible when you attack the bridge. You'll still have to deal with Iron Fist, though, and that's no small challenge.
What do you know about Iron Fist?
I only know Iron Fist by reputation. But he's been doing Grand Moff Kilrin's dirty work for a long time now. He's never been captured, defeated, or even driven back. You have your work cut out for you.
A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Just be careful. Mandalorians always have a few tricks up their sleeves. All right. No more time to waste. Narlock, are you there? Can you hear me?
Copy. This is Narlock. Set for second offensive?
That's right, Commander. I'm on my way to join you now.
Let's get busy right away.
Good luck.
Okay. Need to get back to the command deck now. We're going the long way round. It would be easy to go back through the docking level, but bonus to defeat 8 Mandalorian commandos, which are these strong Mandalorians. Be a couple of security chests here in the port hangar. Used to be one kind of up there and one just tucked around this corner. Commandos there are. We should be fine. There's a few more in the hangar, but we can leave that alone. Oh, ah. That's one thing about these robes, they are flammable. Speaking of level 18, even though we didn't have any new upgrades to the Guardian, we have a new passive. Reduces the cooldown of Sundering Strike and Warding Strike by 3 seconds, and increases the focus they generate. Awesome. I'll take that. And we also have Force Kick. Kicks the target and interrupts their current action. It's not a stun, unfortunately, it's just an interrupt. But I guess we'll take it. I prefer a stun. The 8 commandos dealt with. Here's a bonus one, because why not? Let's get ourselves healed up. Let's drop the lockdown.
Well, well. I was wondering when you'd finally show up. This is it? There aren't more of you?
Go ahead then. Show me what you've got.
Let's vape this worthless scum and get back to work.
I don't think we really should be asking for his surrender. A champion Mandalorian veteran. Okay. too badly. What's this? Ooh. A pommeler's lightsaber. And some crafting mats. I noticed this last time. We got a load of these satchels of crafting mats. And I wasn't able to open them. For one reason or another. I'm going to look that up. Also, you'll notice that during flashpoints as well now, you have these emergency culto stations. That's in case you don't have a healer in your party. They give you immediate health and health over time. They can come in handy.
First Officer Hawken, do you have any spare shuttles in the hangar bay?
Spare shuttles? Yes, we do, but I don't...
Then that's our only chance. You have to board Grand Moff Kilrin's ship and disable the tractor beam so that we can all escape.
If this is what must be done to save the people on this ship, then I'll do it.
I knew we could count on you. I've been aboard warships like Kilrin's. The tractor beam controls should be easy to find if you know where you're going.
Ambassador, you're familiar with the layout. Perhaps you should go along to help get the tractor beam shut down.
We need every advantage we can get.
I don't think that's the best course of action.
Look, if there's any chance I could make a difference, then we have to try.
Ambassador, before you go, take a spare uniform. We wouldn't want any Imperials to recognize you.
Good thinking, Commander. Thank you. Now let's get moving.
Good luck out there. We're all counting on you.
Okay. So, yeah, why not? We're just gonna board the Imperial ship and shut down their tractor beam.
Hey, hold up a minute. I need to talk to you before you go. I just talked to Salen from engineering. He told me what Asara tried to make you do down there. Thank you for stopping her.
Sacrificing innocent people is wrong, no matter the reason.
You stood up for the lives of my crew, and risked your own instead. I won't forget that. Listen, I've been thinking. I really believe this plan is going to work. But there's only one way to guarantee that we'll all make it home safe. And that's to make sure the Imperials have no reason to keep chasing us.
You want me to hand the Ambassador over to the Imperials, don't you?
Yes. For the sake of us all, I want you to leave Asara behind, on the Grand Moff ship. With the tractor beam down, we'll be able to escape, but Kilrin will just chase us down again. Unless he's already captured his target. As long as Asara is on this ship, everyone aboard is in danger. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of risking all of our lives for that woman.
I didn't sacrifice the engineers to get us out of this. I won't sacrifice Asara either.
Just think about it. I'd even make it worth your while if things go the way I'm suggesting. Anyway, you'd better get going. I've held you up too long already. Good luck.
Well, that was a little dark, but I can understand his point of view. We're taking a great risk even if we do manage to escape from the Imperial's guns. What's to stop them from catching up to us again after they've made repairs? Of course, we may hopefully be in Republic space by then.
Let's get to the hangar. Hurry!
We hope our inventory will meet your needs. Thank you for your patronage.
And here we are, on board the Emperor's Glory.
We have to hurry. We have to hurry.
Ed, we'll just leave you with the security team here. And we have a staged bonus mission. Each time you complete the stage, you will get a small amount of rewards, like experience here. But then you will go on to the second stage, third stage, and so on and so forth. Security probe droid here. If you manage to kill those droids quickly enough, then sometimes the reinforcements here don't actually spawn. But since we have to do one to defeat the Imperials here, might as well let that happen. Okay, just out of range. A lot of enemies drop at about 30% or less health. That is due to... yeah, there it is. Calculated precision. Most of our companions that have a skill like this, it deals a ton of damage. Over 1100. And... I don't even know how much health this thing had. Yeah, no doubt we'll find another one. Okay. Onwards to engineering. 3,000 health, well, just over 3,000 health. Stage 1 of the bonus mission complete. Stage 2, defeat 40 Imperial forces. Object here. Yeah, on Harara-class dreadnoughts. So feel free to pause and have a look at that codex entry if you so desire. The power station's just up there.
Well, I've seen some incredible things in my time, but you've just topped the list. I'm sorry I couldn't greet you in person. If only you had let me know you were stopping by.
Your taunts are useless. This won't stop until the Esseles is free.
You sadden me. I can only be cordial through so much. My men will be along shortly to escort you to the accommodations I've arranged.
Your men can't stop us, Kilran.
You greatly overestimate your chances. Iron Fist wasn't the only weapon in my arsenal, nor the deadliest. See you soon.
I mean, if I was Kilran right now, speaking of Kilran, there you go, there's his own codex entry here. I'd be concentrating my weapons probably on the Esseles engines. Might put a damper on and escape if they can't go anywhere. Actually, we're using the Force to blow up those explosive barrels. We shouldn't probably be doing that. Yeah, we shouldn't probably be doing that. Whoops, my bad. If we were throwing our lightsaber at the barrel, fair enough. Ow, 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 this hurts. That's because the combat support droid in T7. Oh shit, I can actually have to heal myself. I was stuck in the doorway there. Oh, thank you for joining me. Holy hell. That's not the button I want to press. Level 19. Before we go face off against two elite battle droids, let's spend this other utility point. What were we thinking? Immobilizing a target, having a cyclone slash deal more damage. Yeah, more damage is probably going to be useful. Level 20 and 24 for our next passive skills. Okay. Oh, so that was the stage 2 complete. Stage 3, slice the power consoles. Oh yes. Tractor beam control. We actually have our next boss, the Guardian Battle Droid. So there are two power consoles, one here, one on the opposite side. Back in the day, if you didn't have another player with you, you wouldn't be able to do the final stage of the bonus mission. As you'd have maybe 5 seconds to toggle both consoles one after the other. And you can't do it solo, but now they've changed that. Ow. Gotta be careful not to be knocked off the edge here. That is a certainly a possibility. Ooh. What rewards did I get there? Some tech fragments, another satchel of crafting materials, which we probably can't open, and a belt, which is better. But of course we are level synced anyway, and it's also not adaptable. Right, let's shut down the tractor beam here. In a rather permanent manner.
I hope you realize that this is getting out of hand. You're leaving me with precious few options.
Seems upset. Okay. The final stage bonus mission is a boss over here, another champion. The ISS 994 power droid. I can't recall the rules of fighting this boss. It's changed over the years. Let's just find out together. It used to be that... Let me get this right. I think you said to have to be far away from it when it was using a certain attack. Because anyone in melee range would just get cut apart. But then they changed it during one of the expansions where anyone close by, anyone far away was going to have to get in close. We need to try and get ourselves back to the hangar. Seems like we're volunteering to go to the detention level. I don't think this is what Kilrin actually, what Kilrin had in mind when he said like, he had accommodations for us.
want to do anything drastic, but I will. Surrender. Now.
He's getting less and less pleased as time goes on. I'm really trying hard to resist using these fuel tanks now. Now that I think that, yes, I'm using like a force push to somehow make them unstable and explode. Right, down to maintenance and waste processing.
Very well, you give me no other choice.
And we're back where we started. Can't see the security team.
Greetings.
Hello.
At last, a real, live Jedi. How I've looked forward to this. A true Sith cannot go long without a true challenge.
I won't fight you if you don't make me.
Pitiful words. Don't waste your final breaths with them. To destroy a dangerous foe, that is the way of a true Sith. When I carve your heart from your chest, your fellow Jedi will sense your defeat, as will my master.
You've clearly lost your mind.
Pitiful scum like you cannot grasp the full nature of the Sith. The power of the dark side is infinite. Are you ready to face oblivion?
I had hoped you'd turn back from this madness.
I had hoped for a Jedi who could provide a true challenge.
Great. Oh, now we're gonna watch out for the Sith lightning there. Oh shit! Hi.
been charging up our main turbo lasers batteries. In a few moments, your pathetic ship and all your pathetic friends will be nothing but floating debris.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Come on, get onto the shuttles. We have to hurry. If we launch fast enough, I think we can make it. Are you ready?
Right behind you, Ambassador.
Let's just hope Hagen has the hyperdrive ready. Come on.
We could have had a talk, mentioned that we were considering leaving her behind, and even then told her that we were leaving together. But then she would confront the first officer, and we might as well leave her unknowing of that situation. So we drop the combat support droid now. Vok was our final challenge here.
Everyone's aboard, Plex. Get us out of here, now! We're safe! You did it! You did what no one else could have done. You've saved us all. We owe you our lives. Every one of us. So on behalf of the passengers and crew of the Republic Transport Esseles, thank you.
It's been an honor to help and protect you all.
If you hadn't been here, we'd all have been doomed. We can't thank you enough. I took up a collection from everyone on the ship. Hopefully, these credits will help you save other people in need, the same way you saved us.
You have my thanks.
You deserve far more. Ambassador Asara, it's a relief to see that you made it back to us safely as well.
It's a relief to be back, Hagen. I'm just glad that this is all finally over. We're finally safe. I want to thank you again for everything you've done. Heroes like you are hard to come by, and the Republic needs every one they can get.
I was only doing what was right.
I mean it. If you hadn't been here, we would all be dead for certain. I should warn you, though. Grand Moff Kilran is never going to forget what we've done. He'll stop at nothing to get his revenge.
Sounds like I'd better keep my guard up from now on.
That would be wise. There's nothing Kilran isn't capable of. Anyway, enough of that. I'd say it's about time we all relaxed a bit and enjoyed the rest of our trip. Thanks again. And good luck in the future.
And there we go. Whoa, T7 had a bit of a slide there. So we could go back to Carrick Station, if we so wished. Or we can continue straight on to the Republic's capital world of Coruscant, which is what we're going to be doing. Winding down the end of this video now. We should probably have just enough experience to hit level 20 from the reward from completing the Flashpoint. Ah, Coruscant. How I remember you. That's a lot of influence. What are we doing? Rank 7 with T7. All these satchels are crafting materials, all of which we can't open. I'm gonna read it. I could sell them to a vendor for a tiny amount of credits. I might read up on that though and see why that might be an issue, why that's not working. Level 20, right. Plasma Brand finishes the active cooldown on Blade Barrage and generates free focus. Really? But it costs 5. Interesting. The fact that it reduces the cooldown or resets the cooldown of Blade Barrage, though, is really useful. Level 24 for our next passive augment. That's fine by me. Level 26 for our next unique skill in the vigilance tree here. Right. Again. Ooh. It doesn't tell us right now, but we have been world synced to level 17, and really this is as high as our stats will actually be here on Coruscant. I was contemplating going back to the Republic fleet and grabbing the level 18 item modifications for our armor, but since we're already at the peak of our ability here on this world, it might not be a reason to do so. What I do know is that Coruscant is split up into various different regions, as you can see, and we're going to be traveling to the Old Galactic Market fairly early on, and the enemies there probably aren't going to give us a lot of experience. The quests will, but the enemies themselves are probably going to be like level 10, and that might not be within our level range, even because we're level 17. Ooh, take a breath. Right. Okay, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you for even more next time when we meet up with Master Orcus and Master Kuix and find out what the situation is here on the capital world. But that's all for next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye bye now.